In this episode, we're taking our friends Joy and Kevin on a week-long cruise on Zephyr. We had two possible itineraries in mind. One option was to travel north, far north, to Hornby Island, which is in British Columbia's Strait of Georgia. Hornby is often referred to as the Hawaii of Canada for having warm water, at least compared to the rest of Canada. Hornby's distance from Bellingham means a few long days of sailing, and possibly a few days of sailing directly into the wind if the normal north wind pattern is in place. The other option is to show our friends our favorite spots in the San Juan Islands. That would mean shorter sails and more time ashore exploring. As we ate dinner the night before our departure, a last check of the weather showed a southern wind for the next 2 days, then 2 days of calm, then the north wind picking up again around day 4. This was absolutely ideal for a trek to Hornby, so off to Canada for us. Okay, so the plan was to ride the southerly wind and get to Hornby in 2 days. Total distance is at least 110 nautical miles, and probably 130 or so, including some tacking and jibing, as we were planning to sail as much as possible, and the predicted wind was going to be directly behind us. So we got off the dock around 8 o'clock and headed to Bidwell Harbor on South Pender Island to check into Canada. From there, the plan was to continue another 15 miles or so up to Montague Harbor for our first night.
Okay, what do you want to say about this trip? Introduce this trip.
This trip so far has been awesome. Yeah, we left the dock at just about 9 o'clock, and immediately it was 15 to 17 knots of wind out in Bellingham Bay. So we had a fast sail over here. We're now in Hale Passage, which is by Hornby Island, and we've got 12 knots of wind behind us because we're in a little bit of protection here, and it's, as you can see, very calm and chill, downwind sailing.
So our current plan is to go to which island?
So today, we're going to go to Canada Island, the island of Canada. So first we have to check in Bidwell Harbor. So today is 50 nautical miles plus a Canadian check-in, or 36 nautical miles plus a Canadian check-in, we'll see.
Okay. And things we had to make sure we did not bring are dairy, we think, and what else? Certain things that we're not allowed to bring
fruits,
over.
Pitted fruits are bad. Depends on what recent. I think the thing is, you need to declare pretty much anything that's natural food. If it's non-packaged food, you have to declare it.
Natural food?
Well, you know what I mean. If it's just open food, like loose meat and stuff, and then they're gonna decide if there's some sort of ban on it at the time.
Okay, so as there is a pan, this is our 360 camera. These are our guests on the boat for this trip. Hi. Joy and Kevin. Anyway, we'll see how this trip goes. Day 1.
Nobody's dead yet.
No one's dead yet, exactly. And it's actually quite beautiful. Look at how beautiful it is over here. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Came back in just in case they needed it.
The wind died along the way, and we had to turn on the motor. But the calm also brought glassy seas, and we enjoyed the sunshine and spotting egg drop jellyfish from the bow. The section of the Sailor's Sea and the waters around Pender Island are a hot spot for orcas, so we also kept a close lookout for their dorsal fins.
Rob, what island are we on?
Right here.
Montague Harbor.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, the little life vests?
They're loners.
Yeah. Did you see anything? What is there to see?
Crabs.
Hmm.
Probably the old pier, Joy.
I don't think that's concrete. I think it's natural.
Maybe.
Okay, we might see the sunset from somewhere.
You're saying all of these are rock that's just...
Here.
To me, those look like placed rocks for,
Whitewater.
yeah.
Once ashore, we did a short hike on the little spit of land that was on the southwest corner of the harbor.
I would take a picture through that. Like, that's pretty.
You want to get down there?
Well, no, I mean, like.
Jen, climb in it like it's eating you. And I'll get a picture with the camera.
You got it?
You want me to do that?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
With what camera are you going to take a picture?
This one, I'm just going to hold it like that.
Yeah.
Go back here and we'll zoom in.
He's adorable. He's looking right at us, too.
Yeah, he's like, get away.
Oh my God, there's a gazillion of them.
That's the crap up. Okay, I guess.
The Canadian Gulf Islands are strung out in a narrow line between Vancouver Island and the Strait of Georgia. The easternmost islands form a nearly continuous barrier to the open strait where we needed to go. The few passes are relatively narrow, so during peak tidal flow, currents can get to nearly 10 knots. With slack tide around 8 o'clock in the morning, we decided to backtrack the 3 or 4 miles to get to Active Pass and into the Strait of Georgia during slack tide, rather than waiting for the tide to pick up. This would allow us to sail the remaining 70 or so miles to Hornby Island without the restriction of trying to time a pass to transit with the tides. Once we were out in the open strait, the winds picked up from the stern as forecast, and we had a great downwind sail. Logs in the water.
So we are now, engines are off, and we have a beautiful, is this a downwind sail?
Yeah.
Yep, beautiful downwind sail. And what sail is that?
Screecher.
That's the Screecher.
It's called that.
Screech.
As we passed Gabrielle Island, which is at the northern tip of the Gulf Islands, and just offshore from the town of Nanaimo, we spotted several whaling boats circling a mile or so away from us. We kept an eye on them, and soon enough, we saw the humpback whales that they were viewing. We saw a few more pods of humpbacks as we made our way to Hornby, but no orcas this time.
They've been spotted. We're seeing orcas! Oh, multiple blowholes. Are they orcas? I didn't think so. Yeah, because I didn't see the big dorsal fin. I must say, absolutely beautiful day. And we saw whales, not orcas, but we did see, what kind of whales did we see?
I think they were humpbacks.
Humpbacks, okay, probably. They were off in the distance. All right, so maybe that's where we're going, out there.
Maybe.
But it's just so beautiful. Whoa. So how many hours have we been sailing today?
A lot.
What time did we leave?
Almost 4 and we left at 6:30.
Yeah. So a long day of sailing. Mm-hmm. Which we've seen dolphins going the other way of the boat, but not in the direction of the boat. And I really want that experience on this boat. I've been on other boats where the dolphins are swimming with you, but I want it to happen on this boat. Where are they, Rob?
In the ocean.
In the ocean.
I don't know.
Great. It would be really bad if I dropped this camera. Adorable lighthouse. And we are getting close to our goal. Finally seeing our island. And I don't know if you can see, but that's where we're going right there. Kevin.
Hello.
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 We got into Hornby a few hours before sunset and set the anchor in Tribune Bay. With the remaining daylight, we headed ashore to check things out.
Okay, we're walking through the Canadian forest, and this is freaking beautiful. Don't know? A Canadian. The forest. Okay, but it is beautiful. It's just, look at the reeds in there. Do you see the reeds?
Marco! Okay, yeah.
We're lost. But look at these reeds. They're so cool looking. And apparently the Canadians, when they lose their children, they yell Marco, and the children respond Polo, and then the parents can find them. Tons of berries up there.
So
Yes.
I could crawl in there and grab some, man. Those look so
Joy,
good.
you're tall enough. You can get them.
Seriously, I'm like, if I step
Help us.
I keep. Okay, there's more over here.
Oh, nice. Okay, for the short people,
Hold on.
help. Here's the Hornsby Bakery and Pizzeria. Though we're coming after closing time. We are on the way back from our first trip on Hornsby Island, and we found amazing berries. Let's see how many Joy got. Oh, and that we
pretty
filled
good.
our scone bags with
Kevin
berries.
did the best.
Kevin did very well. Now, can you guys open up Rob's little pathetic bag?
No, we can't.
There's no way.
We figure Rob ate
I'll
his.
just put it in this one.
We planned a full day at Hornby to get the full Hawaii experience. We headed to the beach first thing and noticed that the water line, which had been right at the head of the beach the night before, which was during high tide, had receded over 100 yards. According to the tide charts, the tide was supposed to be lower of the two high tides of the day when we got there in the morning, but I was kind of worried that the local topography was maybe shifting the tides considerably, and that this must be close to low tide given that the water had come so far off of where it was the night before. So we pulled the dinghy up the beach so that we could wrap the end of the 150-foot anchored line around a big log that was just past the high water mark. Figured that way the dinghy would be safe, and when the tide came back in, she'd be secured to shore. We later paid the price of not trusting the tide charts.
After 12 hours of over 12 hours of sailing, we anchored here at Hornsby Island, and now we are going to take a walk to go to some stores. So here we go. Leaving the beach and venturing into the island. But there's so many cute places. It's got to be okay. I'll be fine without my group. Look at how cute this place is. Oh, it's air conditioned. Yep, there's my group. This might be post office. How cute. Got chips. I'm obviously drawn to the chips. We needed mustard, so we've gotten mustard, I'm sure. No way, that is a cookie. Oh my gosh. Oh, the chocolate. Oh, we're so lucky. There was the ice cream place, and they actually have this really cool yogurt maker that grinds frozen berries into the yogurt. Oh, it was good. Hornby, it is Hornby. Hornby.
After checking out the general store and the shop village, we walked along the road to Mount Jeffrey Regional Park. From there, we hiked the park to the peak of 1,000-foot Mount Jeffrey. The best views were actually along the western cliffs of the island, just a bit before reaching the summit itself. The summit is in a fairly wooded section, and there's really no view there. The park has a large number of intertwined trails which are ideal for mountain biking, and we saw plenty of evidence of that, and there's plenty of features for mountain bikers to ride on too. But it's also great for hiking.
So first of all, the trail for hikers, pretty phenomenal, but I'm doing a trail. Look at the warning. Jump, gap drop.
Run up to the top of the jump.
I'm gonna. Just warn me if someone... Whee! And Dylan put his name in there. Wow, that does look like fun. I wish I were good enough on a mountain bike, but I'm not. Look at how pretty. Even just riding on this, Rob. See, we need to bring our mountain bikes for the actual trip
City bike on this.
for our lives. 5-year around the world trip. But I can't afford to break my rib again on a mountain bike. So that's the problem with bringing the mountain bikes. I think I'm too cautious now. I wasn't cautious enough in the beginning. Going over the handlebars the first time should have taught me, but it didn't.
Fear makes you get hurt.
I didn't have fear and then I got hurt.
Wow.
Check out that tree. Cedar? Is that a cedar? What is it? Yeah. They're so big here, the cedar.
Yeah, let's get back. We good? We are in the shadow. That's okay.
Whose husband smells bad? I think it's mine.
No, it's probably mine.
No, it's mine.
Thank
Sorry, is
you.
this
For
supposed to be right
sure.
here?
No, stop it!
Is this supposed to be a contest?
After our hike, we headed back to the beach, just about at predicted low tide. To our horror, the water had receded several hundred yards further into the bay. Dragging the dinghy down the packed beach was a bit of a struggle, but doable, especially with the help of some friendly Canadians.
The sand is wet and we are walking and walking and walking. Okay, we made it in, but it is shallow for a long time. And there is Rob.
He's submerged.
Yeah. Did not take long for him to go underwater.
He's swimming to you. He's swimming to you. Watch out, he might get you. Go, 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 go.
So apparently what happens is all of this sand that's on the beach warms up all day long, and then the tide comes in, and then the water turns bath warm, is what a local was telling us. Which today is going to be about 9 p.m. So we're going to have to wait a while. But it is just gorgeous, just beautiful.
We enjoyed the warm water of Tribune Bay, and afterwards we took the dinghy back to Zephyr just to grab a few things, and then head back to the beach to get some pizza at the pizzeria we had stopped at the night before. The tide was coming in at this point, so we pulled the dinghy 10 feet or so up the beach, and then dropped the anchor in some rocks as far up the beach as we could. We figured that should probably cover us for 2 hours or so that we planned to be in town. When we got back to the beach after dinner, the dinghy was floating and up against a large rock in about 2 feet of water, almost directly over its anchor. The water line was another 30 feet past that, so nearly 200 feet of beach was consumed in just 2 hours of flood tide.
They're both big deep.
Yeah, they're pretty deep, but it's not that bad. Did they get the anchor?
Yep.
Excellent. Because that's what could have been hard. It's so clear. You can still see the bottom. bottom. There's bait fish in there.
Oh, this is so cool.
Yep. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but very cool.
It's not a fish.
Yeah,
It's like
maybe. I don't know what kind.
minnows.
Yeah, minnows. Some kind of minnow. But there's sea stars everywhere.
Where do you see a sea star?
Okay, just look
Oh,
down.
oh yeah, they're right
Literally
there.
just look down. They're everywhere.
For sure. The water is so clear.
I know. I'm just a little worried about how deep it might be for that rudder.
Yeah, you're getting shallower and shallower, Ro. Just FYI.
The winds were still very light when we left Hornby, so we were motoring a few hours before the wind started to build and we got the sails out. The wind had been forecasted to shift to a north wind, which would have put it right on our stern the whole way home, but it was still from the south, so we spent the day tacking up wind. But at least we saw a few dolphins and whales along the way.
Woo! There goes the spout. See? Do you see the white? Do you see it? There's the tail!
Yeah, no, that was a whale.
For sure a whale. Oh, and there's more! There's more, Rob!
That's why I thought it was orcas, because it was a big pod.
It's a pod, Rob!
But it's-
Turn
but it's just
around! Get the sails out! And we've been motoring this whole time, but Rob finally got the sails both up. And we're actually doing some sailing. It's nice and quiet. And I have discovered that my booster seat, which I use just so I can see, has many uses up front. I can put it on the princess seat.
It is pretty awesome.
It is so cush. I can make it there. Whoa. Boom.
Yeah, I definitely bouncy over there, though.
And you can turn it in different directions. We are passing, we believe, Hornby Island, which, if I'm saying it correctly, is Spanish for whale, according to Rob. But we're not seeing whales now. Okay, so I am now the captain. And let's see.
Skipper.
I'm the skipper. If that's right. We're not captains yet. It is a gorgeous day out. It is so beautiful. Now our only problem is if we keep this heading, we're gonna hit the island. When are you gonna tack?
Momentarily.
All right.
Right before we hit the island.
Look at the excitement on his face. He's so excited. Whee! Oops, sorry, Joy.
No worries.
It's just the excitement on his face. There it goes. Woo!
Just passing the north end of Gabriel Island. These are the cliffs just outside of Descanso Bay. We make our approach to Dodd Narrows. We're going to hit it around slack tide, so it should be pretty calm, but it's a narrow pass and a lot of traffic. So we'll see what it looks like when we get there. Probably about an hour, maybe an hour and a half away from our destination today.
All right, we're approaching Dodge Narrows. What?
Dodd.
Dodd Narrows. And we think this is the power vessel that's been swamping small sailboats going through Dodd Narrows by not slowing down. dun, dun, dun. No flag. Hey, that's the one that was reported. Here comes the wake, guys. Did we get swamped?
I'll tell you what. Hopefully it's not.
Woo!
That was awesome. I'm gonna get on it. Like, no.
Our plan was to spend the night at Pirates Cove on the inside of the Gulf Islands. The timing was perfect as we got to the north end of Gabriola, so we turned west towards Nanaimo and Dodd Narrows. We got to the Narrows exactly at slack time for an easy transit. But by the time we got to Pirates Cove, it was already packed. So we headed over to Gabriola Passage to scout for an anchorage. We ended up going all the way back through the pass the wrong way to Dogfish Bay, just on the eastern side of the pass. After setting anchor, we headed ashore for a quick hike on Valdez Island before dinner.
Okay, we are on Valdez Island, and there's a gazillion really pretty shells on the ground. Just so many shells. So it's a pebble shell beach. Now we have to find the trail, which should be somewhere. Okay, the trail has been found by Kevin.
Where did you start? Right here.
Right up here, Joy.
I see it.
Valdez Island is under the stewardship of the Liaxon First Nations people. Hiking on the trails is permitted, but there are dirt roads and other trails that are marked private, which should be respected. We found the trails to be fairly well overgrown as well, so they appear not to get much use.
Oh, there's an anchor.
Oh, go back.
So that's what they're supposed to look like.
That's what they're supposed to look
It really does look like an egg.
It's a jellyfish inside a jellyfish.
Oh my God, so cute.
As the sun was setting, we heard and saw big splashes outside of the bay. Of course, orcas were on everyone's mind, but I think they were just harbor seals. We saw lots of water flying, but no dorsal fins and no breaching whales.
All right, so we were just leaving Dogfish Cove, which is where we stayed overnight. It was absolutely stunning and beautiful. And we are heading out on our way to Pirates Cove. Isn't it beautiful? What a gorgeous day. I'm pulling up into Pirates Cove. We did not have far to go to get here. Yeah, they're doing a stern anchor, a stern tie. Because I guess it gets so crowded here. Okay, here we are at Pirates Cove.
The wind picks up, I may want to go back.
And it's got a cute little trail. Treasure chest is up at the top. Okay. And away we go.
No, there's two people coming.
Okay. It's such a nice little trail compared to the bushwhacking we were doing yesterday. Oh, this is the other cove. So if we'd had to, we could have sailed over here. Nice little beach. More cove. It's nice too. The morning workout. Stair stepping. Here we are on one point of the island, and I'm about to smile.
Got you.
For a picture. Now we go back up. Okay, Loving the moss covering all the rocks. Ocean's right there. This is amazing, amazing little trail. We lost Rob, who decided to go back the other way, which is a little bit shorter because the wind picked up, and he only put the anchor chain down because it's a very tight bay. He put it 3-to-1 instead of the recommended 4-to-1, and the holding isn't a good holding. And the good news is there is Zephyr, still safe and sound. Nothing bad has befallen it. So if you get a chance to come out to this island, it's definitely beautiful and worth it, I would say. Pirates Cove Park. Here it is. We made it to the treasure chest. Check that out. That's awesome.
It is, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, we didn't bring anything. I could leave my nice camera.
No, I was just thinking something sparkly.
If it be treasure you're after, then you've come to the right place. Please feel free to take a bit and leave a bit. So what do you usually consider as our speed? Speed over ground or boat speed, Rob?
Boat speed.
All right, so we're only at 6.5 knots, but still, we are no longer motoring. Oh, there's a little, oh, it's a crab pot. So we are on our way to Ganges. What island, Rob? Salt Springs. So we pulled in the screecher and let out the jib for some upwind sailing. There they are. They're going the other direction. Why are they always going the opposite direction of us? Having a gorgeous sail.
Ganges Harbor on Salt Spring Island is one of a few real towns in the Gulf Islands. The marina is a huge anchorage and even a seaplane landing area. Ashore, there are plenty of restaurants and other shops to enjoy, and there's also a blackwater pump out, which we desperately needed since our holding tanks were both full and both tanks were clogged, so we couldn't dump while we were out in the open water in the Strait of Georgia. The pump out dock was occupied by an unattended boat when we got there, so we had to put this off until the morning.
We went all the way
I was like, what the heck?
up to the harbor for a dump station, but it's closed, so we'll go back tomorrow sometime, 10 a.m. or after. And heading out towards Ganges and gelato. The primary focus is gelato. I'd love for another. Wow. And here comes the plane. We definitely want gelato and chocolate. See, we should come back. Oh my God, how cute is this store? This is the hardware store.
We're looking for Harlan's chocolates. Straight ahead to the chocolate store.
Let's do it. Let's at least grab something because they might close.
They're
All right.
straight ahead.
Oh, it's not through here? Okay.
Wait, she's going to the gelato store.
That's where I'm going.
Okay.
According to this, unless my thing is turned the wrong direction.
Pink one says gelato on the front.
Which one did?
Over here.
Does it say Harlan's?
Oh, I don't know.
It says gelato.
So Brenna,
It says Glad's. Candies and ice cream. Oh, this is not the right one. I see the chocolate and gelato. a good number, 100. 100 chocolates.
That might be kind of neat.
All right, here we go. I'm waiting for.
This is it. This is the one.
Oh, look at all that gelato. Candies galore. This place looks great.
We'll get
Place. Even though it was a lot of fun.
this 2 foot clearance.
I'm not leaning.
You don't have to.
I don't want to lose my hat
I
though.
don't think I have to, but it made
No.
me feel like I should.
I'm good.
You know when you were joking about like I don't have to worry about being decapitated? I'm like, yeah, I do.
That was a lot of fun.
That was.
And I got to dance.
Yes.
I'm happy.
I almost got up with you, but Kevin looked very comfortable.
We all got a table dance.
First thing the next morning, we headed over to the pump out dock, and thankfully, we found it unoccupied. So after a quick pump out of both tanks, we headed out of the harbor for the short sail back to Stewart Island in the United States. We made a late morning stopover at Otter Bay, though, on North Penner Island. Here, we went ashore to hike Roe Lake within the Roseland Gulf Island National Park Reserve.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, deeper into the forest. See, you're fine without your hat.
Yes.
Okay. You're not gonna do your Montana joke about the horse, hungry
We're
horse?
not in Montana. That joke's done.
Oh my God, he just thought he was so funny with his horse joke. Road less traveled. And there's a reason why. Sorry, bushes.
With this, so if you look at this rock just out, so the lily pad's here, and then you look straight down, there's a
there's
tadpole
a frog.
swimming.
Oh my God, that's huge.
And then look down there on the rock, that's a tadpole. I thought I saw a fish jump out of the water, and it was a tadpole that I scared.
Where on the rock?
So if you look at this bigger rock right here, look at the smaller rock in front of it, the tadpole's right on top of it.
Oh my God. I'm not going to put this in.
And I
because
think
it'll
that
give it to me.
tadpole's caught on something.
Yeah,
'cause
he's
it's
swimming around
in a
and
circle.
around.
Okay, it's free now.
See his little legs sticking out the
Mhm.
back? I am now.
I'm glad we came this way though. This is a really pretty hike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who would
Different.
know? Pender Island. You got to come here for all these lilies and pollywogs.
And this isn't that far out. Like we're 1.8. So if you just went back the way you came, a little over 3 miles. That's
There's
not bad
another
at all.
flower that's opening up. See that one in the middle? Okay, I had the cap on it first. All right, so we just left Pender Island and we are now on our way, North Pender, and we are now on our way to Stewart Island. We've got some good wind speed, true wind speed at 13, apparent 17.2.4. Speed over ground 8, because we have some current. Boat speed 5.7, so not bad. And it is a gorgeous day. All right, so we'll see what Stewart Island has to bring for us.
Hello.
Is preparing. Go ahead, Joy.
Oh, chicken nachos. Going in with chicken nachos.
So she put some olive oil, because I think that's the only oil we have on board.
Yeah, a little bit of oil, salt and pepper, and just cubed up the chicken. And now I'm just adding a little salsa for flavor.
The salsa in there?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, it was green salsa.
Yeah.
Okay. Joy. The joy of cooking. And here comes our skipper, not wanting to miss out on any of the tasty snack.
Make sure no one's within snack distance of us.
Who's guarding the helm? The helm is empty, but the nachos are being eaten. Okay. There are all the things that you ordered that never arrived.
Made in Canada. Lumber and maple syrup, and ketchup chips.
Honey, what happened to the boat project?
This is a project. I'm doing a stretch test of the trampoline. I'm inspecting the mast.
Wait, what about your mast?
He's inspecting the mast.
Our final day of sailing took us back across the north side of the San Juan Islands. We made a midday stop at Tiny Mattia Island, which is Jen's favorite hiking trail in the San Juan chain. There's a tiny dock on the west side of the island, which is big enough for maybe 4 boats. We got lucky and managed to find just enough room to squeeze in for a couple of hours of hiking.
We just pulled into one of my favorite islands. This is Mattias Island. I love this island. It is so pretty here. Take a look at this place. So beautiful. And then you go on the most enchanted walk ever. Same way as last time. There's that. We never did that.
The bathroom.
Oh, that's the bathroom. Okay. We don't have to do the bathroom. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Do we want to do the opposite walk? You want to go this way and come back that way? They're both beautiful. Let's try this. We've never done it this direction. See, look at how pretty it is.
Oh, I love the little island over there, the rock.
I know.
It's beautiful. Ooh.
And then there's
It's a national park, huh?
another little cove through here. We won't go all the way down, but just a little jaunt.
Look at the water.
So see,
Yes.
just another little beach. Great rock collecting beach, even though you're not supposed to collect the rocks.
Don't collect the rocks.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Here you go. And then there's a little trail right down. So see how many little coves
Okay,
there are
I just
here?
wanna get to the spot where I can
Yeah.
see past
Did you get it?
Not really.
There's little
stones.
stone stairs.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll just go to the
Stone
edge.
stairs.
I don't want to go too far. There we go. That is pretty.
But look, the water, it's starting to get I think we needed some of the sky reflecting off.
We needed the sun in the water.
And look at how clear it looks.
It's gorgeous.
Water looks clear, see? If we had time, this is the place to
shaking
go.
of this is a little sketchy though.
It is a little sketch. It is a little
But
bit
it's a very
sketch.
cool.
It'll come off on the video, but that is a lot of fish.
Right?
Yep.
No.
Oh, but getting towards Bellingham Bay, that like the winds pick up.
It's brutal.
It is wonderful. It is a wild ride. We've got almost 19 knots of true wind speed, 21 apparent. I love this. Woohoo! Woohoo! Woo! This is fun. Really fun. Woo-hoo! Now this is what the Buccaneer ride was all about. And we have 9.3 knots. Woo, speed out over ground, 8. Are we reefed?
Yeah.
And we're reefed. So this is Bellingham Bay. We are almost back.
The wind had been building while we were hiking, so we had a fun and fast sail from Mattia into the north end of Hale Passage. We tacked our way into 10 to 20 knots of wind, heading southwards through Hale, and then made the turn back towards Bellingham. Really fast sail on a broad reach ended a perfect week.